What's happening, Patriotic returning with Attack on Titan. Here we go. I'm excited. Hopefully I remember everything. My memory when it comes to an episode or like a season of television is so bad. It's like the worst. I feel like I remember enough. I remember that mid-credit sting they had. I remember everything with Historia that went down and Aaron having his hardening ability perfected. I feel like I remember a good amount. If there's anything I forget, I would encourage you to remind me. And this is probably going to be a post where I'm definitely going to be reading the comments because there's going to be things I might forget. I don't know what goes on in this episode, so I could really use your guys' help. That way, for the rest of the season, it'll be no problem at all. But here's hoping that I don't need to worry about that. Let's get into this. Streaming from Funimation, for you guys who want to stream along, by the way. John. Yes, they did. Okay. It's coming back to me. It's all coming back. It's all coming back. It's always exciting checking out their new intros. Are we gonna finally learn about that Beast Titan? I want this show to end with no answers. That's the best kind of mythological world building that TV shows do. If you guys saw Game of Thrones this weekend, you would know what I'm talking about. I want, I want stuff just to not be explained to me. That way we could. That's how shows have longevity. That's how shows live on forever. Is by people just theorizing what it all really means, and we fight about it as if it's all factual and not just opinion or theory based. But the one thing I want is Mikasa and Aaron better make out at one point. I got like my focus eye on right now. The basement. Aaron's basement. Aaron's dad's basement. The town where everything began. Smart tactic. Smart tech. Everyone calm down. Would it be smart to just... Would it be smart to kill it just to be safe if it's just asleep? Hmm. Wow, look at that digital animation. Come on, man. Why is he always going back to doubting himself after everything they've accomplished? Oh, that was a good episode. Attack on Titan Jr. These guys have never had a change of haircut. That's the power of Armin, man. Their friendship. We all saw the mid-credits scene. It's gonna just go right into her. That. Ah! Cool. Oh, I forgot how cool these shots are. They want the coordinate. Wow. It's been forever. Stop. Stop shaking. I guess it makes sense that Aaron is scared. It's going back to his trauma, childhood trauma. No, no. I didn't realize how excited I am to be watching this again until like a minute ago. Something terrible is gonna happen. You could just feel it. Oh, he's watching. They're watching. They're right there. They're right there. God, it's shot so cool, but I'm so on edge right now. I'm so worried about what's gonna come. Great, great sculpture of his ass. Yeah. That's the fucking mentality. maps. What a very specific question. Hmm. Good question. Wow. Cool. Nah, that's some good leadership. We're gonna follow this guy. Oh no, Armin. I forgot how this show is like so light on humor. Aw. I really hope he doesn't die. What is that? Am I supposed to know what that is? Can you comment if it is? Guys, no, pull your shit together. Ah, is he looking? Oh my god. God, he's so smart. God, he's so smart. Go, go, come on. Ah, it's cool to be back in the Attack on Titan world. They are in the walls. That's why they showed it earlier. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, my God. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah! Oh, God damn. Got right in the jug. Oh, fuck. How is he... How is he alive? Oh, God. What the fuck? What? How? There's so many of them. Oh, we back. We back. God damn, that was crazy. Oh, that was nuts. I mean, we still haven't gotten to that moment that mid-credit scene teased, but still, like the chaos of that situation was, whew, that was some gripping ass shit right there. Did not see that coming at all. My goodness. I'm happy the show's back. That's right. I smoke e-cigarette. Don't judge me. That was nuts. Oh, whoa, no, no. I don't want any preview. Okay. All right, guys. I can't really talk for long, as you can see. We actually got to be out of here in less than I don't know, like 30 hours or something like that, and nowhere near done packing. But I did want to get this episode up before, before I had to take all this equipment down and move it to the new place. But so I'm just gonna go off the top of my noggin here. Let's see if I can one take this, no problem. It was such a good welcome return. I really, really loved it. Yeah, because I remember when the season premiered. I mean, this is like part two of season three. I remember when part one of season three premiered. I was a little bit let down by the first half of part one, if that makes sense. I didn't really care too much for those episodes, so I was kind of skeptical going into this. But about like 10 minutes in, when they get to Maria, when they do get back to there, I was started to feel that again of like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm really excited to be back here. There was a line that Hang was talking about in terms of how the moonlight is, how it's like reflective of the sun, and that's how some of those Titans can move at night. I wonder how much of that's going to come into play here. Like getting reacquainted with everything. They didn't do like a whole bunch of reestablishing and resetting up. It was just enough to give you a little bit of reminders of what happened last season. But as we kept going into this episode, like that mid-credit scene of episode 12 of the season was really smart, because the whole time you're like, what is going to happen? There's something that's going to happen. This can't be good. This can't be positive. Because they're bringing up good points, even though Eren was able to perfect his hardening ability, like, close up that wall really quick. Simultaneously, though, they might be inside the walls, they might be inside, well, just hiding in there. So it doesn't really matter if they're closing up the walls right then and there. It's like what Levi was pointing out. I really loved that Armin got a chance to truly shine as a leader, that he was even put in charge for a certain group of the soldiers in order for them to try to find, Berthold Reiner. That, I think those are names, right? Yeah. I really appreciated that we got a moment for him to shine there, because he's usually just a supporting character, and he still is one of the main supporting characters, but a chance for him to really lead. It's funny because he's usually there to help calm Eren down, who has like no choice but to be a leader in a lot of these situations, and Eren is constantly doubting himself and constantly freaking out, and Armin's there to help put him at ease, remind him of certain things to help calm him down, like at the beginning of this episode where his hand kept shaking. What was funny is the second he's put in charge, he starts freaking out too. He starts panicking as well. There is that thing when you are put in charge, when you are tasked to lead, that the weight of responsibility can cause you to have a lot of anxiety. So as much as I can get annoyed sometimes with Eren like freaking out, I always understand it. Simultaneously, I'm like, I get it, dude. I lead this YouTube channel. I understand it's like the exact same situation. But as the tension kept progressing, we started seeing some newer things happening. I have no idea how he survived a blade going through, like in human form, going through one side of the neck through the other. Like that whole sequence was wonderfully done, subtly done. They find the hole. He just like lifts it open, stabs the one soldier. I was like, fuck, I can't believe this is going down like this already. Levi shows up. You think he might have saved the day in some capacity. Like, oh, damn, we just got rid of that character. What was crazy was when the Beast Titan showed up, it made it look like that he was making all the Titans around him just appear. Normally the Titans are like stampeding, just charging, but it looked like they all like teleported there or came from underneath or something like that. They have a lot of people on top of the wall. They should be able to see if any of them are coming. So is this like some new kind of ability that I don't recall any of that. I know it's been a while since I've visited the show, but I don't recall the Titans being able to do anything like that. But damn, you got a colossal Titan inside the walls. Then you got the Beast Titan and a shit ton of other Titans. They seem outnumbered by the amount of Titans they're going up against, and I'm sure this is all eventually going to lead into that mid-credit scene that we saw teased at. But damn, that's a great. I don't know what the overall reaction is, what the response is that fans of this show are having to this episode. Other than the usual, playing a little bit of catch up, getting a little bit of reacquainted in the beginning of this episode, that most shows will do when they have a bit of a break, being a little slow. Once it started kicking into gear, ODM gear. Once it started kicking into high gear, I was just hooked. So yeah, I really like this, and I love that we're just hopping right into the craziness. It's been a heavy week. You got the Avengers Endgame, Game of Thrones, the long night episode, the Battle of Winterfell, which is really thick, and I just watched it last night. And now the return of this, where you're back into the craziness. It's like there's only so much my brain and heart can take right now. Glad this is the last one I'm watching. What a really cool setup for everything that's about to come, combined with what we learned from that mid-credit scene to what's being set up here. You just know there's going to be so much death that occurs. God, what is with all the death in fandom lately? Anyway, guys, I wish I could talk a little bit more, but I got to get going to some other stuff. But I'm glad I made the time to watch this, because this was really, really well worth it. Gonna continue the show, and I'll try to continue One Punch Man as well, if it comes back to Crunchyroll or Funimation at some point. See you guys.